Welcome back to the Grade A Club with myself, Mo, on OG97.9. Super excited to be kicking off this Women History Month with Dr. Tanisha Hutchinson from Face Atlanta. So we were chit-chatting as girlfriends prior to this, and I'm like, no, I got to have you on the show so other people can hear about this. So just to get started, Dr. Hutchinson, I like saying that for starters, woo-woo, Black Girls Rock. Tell me a little bit about Face Atlanta and what the focus is of your practice.
So Face Atlanta is my own private practice that I recently opened. I'm a facial plastic surgeon, so at Face Atlanta, your face is really our focus.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the services that you offer.
Yeah, absolutely. So we talked about cosmetic eyelid surgery. I offer both upper and lower blepharoplasty. That can sometimes be combined with a facial fat transfer for people that need a little extra volume underneath the eyes. I also perform facelifts, rhinoplasty, chin implants, neck liposuction, and of course you have on the non-surgical side, you have your injectables like Botox and filler. You have your med spa services like chemical peels, facials, dermaplaning. So in a short way to think about it is just anything cosmetic on the face. If you even have a question, you just give us a call and I probably do provide it. And we're a one-stop shop for all things facial aesthetic.
What actually led you to open your own practice? Like, were you with another facility and you like, no, I got to do this on my own? What led to that?
Yeah, exactly. I was in a group practice prior to this. I've been in practice now for 2.5 years. But what led me to open my own practice was there was a couple different things. For one, the facial plastic surgery is really the work that I'm truly the most passionate about. And I wanted it to be the work that I focused on rather than it being only a portion of my practice. So that was certainly one reason to go out on my own and start Face Atlanta. I also wanted the full freedom to be able to create the type of work environment that I wanted to see, where employees were valued and listened to and everyone worked as a team.
Definitely.
And the other thing I noticed, this was even, throughout my training, a lot of times Black features and Black skin is not centered or not included in a lot of research studies and what we kind of learn as standards.
Okay.
And so I wanted to create a practice that centers that and is inclusive of everyone.
Okay, that's what I was just getting ready to ask. I know you probably specialize in melanin skin, but it can be all races.
Absolutely. Everyone is welcome at Face Atlanta. And it's also a place where I know and I'm going to, I ensure that Black skin and Black features, that we have the appropriate tools for your ethnicity.
Awesome. I love it. More with Dr. Hutchinson when we come back.
Right here on the Grade A Club on OG 97.9.
OG 97.9, it's the Grade A Club with Mo. And I'm here celebrating Women's History Month with our first guest of the month. And that's Dr. Tanisha Hutchinson with Face Atlanta. Now, Dr. Hutchinson, we left off a little bit. I was really about to just hit you with all kind of questions about what you could do what to the face and do what. But before we get back in that, because I'm so intrigued with it now, it's like something I never thought about. What actually inspired you? Because now I'm inspired by your story and what you do. But what inspired you to get into this?
Yeah, so I knew from a young age that I at least wanted to be a doctor. And then as I got older, I started to realize that I liked working with my hands, especially on creative projects, and that I was actually pretty good at drawing, particularly drawing faces. I was really fascinated by the variation and facial features from person to person. So I kind of had an idea that facial plastic surgery might be the right field for me. And now that I'm doing it in practice, it's confirmed even more. I absolutely love what I do. I actually leave the OR happy, invigorated, excited to see the results. So I love it.
That's the key when you are operating in your passion and your calling, and not even knowing just the small things we do as children is really what we're called to do. And especially if a parent or a caregiver, a guardian can notice that and nurture that, how amazing that would be. So kudos to you. What was that path like in becoming a facial plastic surgeon?
There's a lot of training involved to become a facial plastic surgeon. Of course, there's undergraduate getting your normal bachelor's degree. It doesn't have to be a scientific field, but a lot of times med school applicants are going to be biology or chemistry.
Which means you have checked all the boxes.
We've checked the boxes.
That's wonderful. So, what I also want to know is, of course, how do you help people with facial plastic surgery?
I pull all of those things together with my artistic eye on top of it to really help people put their best face forward. That's what it's all about. It's taking your own natural beauty. Everyone has their own distinct features that make them unique and make them beautiful. But I can take what they're starting with and either enhance it or even restore it if it's, in the realm of an aging face.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. We're taking things that maybe, someone might be insecure about. Either maybe they've been insecure about their whole life, or maybe it's slowly happened over time. And, in doing that work, not only am I helping them put their best face forward, but also helping to even bolster or restore that confidence back.
Well, let's pause right there and jump back into this mix. But hold tight. Before we go, we'll let you know how you can reach Dr. Tanisha Hutchinson and Face Atlanta right after this. As we get ready to wrap up the show for Women's History Month, it's been a pleasure with me speaking with Dr. Tanisha Hutchinson from Face Atlanta. Dr. Hutchinson, I know I've been all over your IG page and on your website, but tell everyone how they can get a hold of you and how they can even schedule an appointment with Face Atlanta. And will they see you?
You will be meeting with me
Perfect.
Every time. And the best way to schedule with me is really through my website. That's faceatlanta.com. You can see all of the services. You can book online. You can leave a little comment if you have a question. And you typically will get a call back the same day, the next day from either my assistant or myself. You can also follow me on social media. On Instagram, it's face_Atlanta. TikTok is also face_Atlanta. Facebook and YouTube are just Face Atlanta. And you can also always reach our office number at 404-993-1320.
And what's your slogan again?
Your face is our focus.
Thank you for that, Dr. Hutchinson. Hold on for one moment. Got to jump back to my crew. I'm sorry, y'all. I just took it all over. But I am going to invite you ladies. I'm sorry. She has a Botox and Bubbly, or Bubbly and Botox, coming up on the 13th. So, maybe we can go as a group session. D. Loran, you're welcome to come.
Do men get Botox?
Yeah, do men get Botox?
This man does not.
Is the Bubbly free?
It's all right. We can add to your grade A skin. Hey.
We want some grade A Bubbly.
That's
we're
right.
There. We're there, Mo.
We're going to check it out. It is the block party, Chubb Rocks Weekend Warriors. Don't forget, you can catch Chubb Rocks Digging in the Crates on Saturdays at 12. Signing out.
Hey, Pretty Tammy the DJ. Y'all check me out in these streets. I'm DJing all the events. Follow me on Instagram. Pretty Tammy the DJ. Hey, Tammy with an I.
That's right, and this is Professor Tish with the Grade A Club. Class always stays in session. Y'all be sure to give us a follow at Book Tam and Tish on Instagram.
Sabrina Denise wants to leave you with her favorite quote by Joyce Myers. Do now what you will later wish you had done.
Boom.
And that's going to do it for us. It's the Grade A Club. Make sure you follow us there on Instagram and team up with us on Facebook, the Grade A Club on OG 97.9.